Hello there, it's Lenny McGill with the GlockStore Performance and Custom Shop here in San Diego, California. It's a little chilly back here in the studio, so I've got my new concealed carry vest. This is a prototype that will be our concealed carry vest. So I think if you're looking for a vest, these are pretty cool. And it will have our pockets in here to carry the gun. So we're just kind of getting it together. Should be available in early 2017. But today I want to show you something that's really unique. We were at a show the other day, and a woman came up and said, "Hey, I've got this cool little device that could work for gun parts." And I said, "Well, what is it?" And she said, "Well, you know, it's a tray that you can use to store your gun parts on, and it's not magnetic; it's sticky." And I said, "Well, that's interesting because we do sell a magnetic tray that helps you keep your parts organized and they don't roll away." And she said, "Well, yeah, this one, you know, is actually, you know, kind of neat because you can actually take it with you in your bag." And I said, "Well, that's kind of neat. So let me look at it." So she showed it to me, and this is it. Basically, it closes up and will snap shut, but it's got this unique silicone sticky material on it, and you can see the parts stick to it. So it's pretty cool. You know, it's interesting because I asked her, I said, "Well, will the stickiness, you know, kind of put any residue on the parts?" She said, "Oh, no, it doesn't." And, you know, she's right. It doesn't. You know, I'm kind of feeling them and I'm thinking, well, it doesn't look like it's going to interfere with anything. So not a bad little option here. The neat thing about this one is it actually works with plastic parts as well versus the magnetic tray only working with steel parts. This will work with plastic or aluminum or anything really that you put in there so that it doesn't migrate away from your workstation. It's kind of neat that it's got two separate trays. You know, that's kind of fun. So even if you don't take it with you, it looks like it could be a pretty neat option for your gun bench so that you don't lose any pieces or parts, especially some small springs. Every once in a while, these things have a tendency to disappear. You know, the spring cups have a tendency to disappear as well. So this is one of the things that I thought would be a neat item because they're plastic and they don't really work on the magnetic tray. Not a week goes by that someone doesn't call and say, "Hey, I lost my spring cups." And usually they shoot them off when they're actually trying to install it, and it goes ding, it goes zipping away. And most of you know what I mean by that if you've taken your striker apart, your striker assembly apart. But sometimes, you know, you actually take them off and you put them aside, and you know you're working, and somehow you bump it, and then it's like, uh-oh, because it's a small little tiny part, as you know, and it's black, and you just, once they get in your carpet or on the floor, it's almost impossible to find them until you call us up, you buy one. You have it overnighted to you for 25 bucks or something stupid like that. You install it, and then a day later you're walking by and you go, "Oh, there it is." So all that stuff can be avoided with this sticky tray, and that's really what I'm trying to say is it's a neat little item, low cost, you know, kind of a no-brainer. If you think it's something you want to have or you need for your kit, I'd say, you know, this is a pretty cool little item. And again, what I like about it, two things. One, it's not magnetic, so it will work with non-magnetic parts, you know, non-steel parts, plastics, aluminums, etc. I think, you know, the other thing too is very cool. You can actually close it up and take it with you. That's actually very cool. If you're not going to do that, you know, bottom line is you just keep it on your tray, and you can actually, you know, just pop stuff on it, you know, as you go, and as it, you know, as you go along, you know, it's not going anywhere. That's the neat thing about this particular sticky tray. And the instructions are that if after a time it loses a little bit of stickiness, you just take a little rubbing alcohol and rub it there, and then it gets sticky all over again. And I don't know how many times that would last, but certainly for several years, and for the price of this thing and the convenience, it's definitely worth it. I'm Lenny McGill. This is the GlockStore Performance and Custom Shop here in San Diego, California, and I invite you to come into our shop, shoot with us, check out the things we have, and enjoy yourself because it's truly a unique place to buy Glocks, Glock accessories, and Glock performance parts. Thanks for watching.